Mayum coming at you from GMS Tampa Bay. First and foremost, I want to give all the praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Racha HaKodash. Double honors to the elders, apostles of Great Millstone, and much blessing and salutations to the Akim around the four corners of the earth who are diligently pushing out this truth, and this truth is sincerity. Matter of fact, let me turn this camera around so you brothers can see me. But, Shalom, I'm the brother Mayum. Just coming at you with a live lesson. I did this lesson, and I was trying to get it uploaded, but I had to get a new phone because my phone was all jacked up and it wasn't holding a charge any longer, so the battery was about to come up out the phone. But nonetheless, I'm just gonna go live, kind of just touch on the topic of what I was talking about, and bear with me as I do this in transit. Again, like I said, I did the recording on this video, but when I just got my new phone, for some reason, even though I updated backed the phone up prior to getting a new one, for some reason, in one particular video I did, of course, didn't download the picture I got for the background, for the backdrop of the video. Hey, shalom to the brother. But the photo I used for the thumbnail is saved onto the phone, but the video that I had did not save. So this is why I'm coming at you live now, just kind of go over what I was speaking on the video. And if the video so happens to load back up, because my phone is still reloading everything that was on my old phone, I'll upload it if the video comes back up. But nonetheless, man, I was going into an article, off RT that was going into the latest consumer report for the economy here in America, and it ain't looking too bright for you Americans, man. It is really not looking too bright for you. As they were going into in this new consumer report, all right, inflation is actually either really high, which it really is high, or there's signs of it going to increase. Okay, and also the economy itself is not growing. It's actually, which, like I said in the video I did, if I can find the link to the article I read a couple days ago, I'll put it in the description box. But the economy of America is actually dwindling. All right, it's actually half of what they're saying, which right now I believe it came out, it was like 1.6. It's a growth of 1.6%, which they were projecting it to be in the 2 point something, which is it's underperforming the U.S. economy. And not only is it underperforming, and again, those numbers of 1 point something is actually a lot lower than what it really is. But not only is it underperforming, but people aren't spending. All right, meaning the money isn't circulating. So there's high amounts of dollar. Okay, there's a high quantity of U.S. dollars out in the world circulating, but it's not being used. And not only that, but the purchasing power of the dollar is not high at all because of high inflation, which inflation is nothing but a devaluing of a currency. All right, which is what I was kind of hitting on in that article, what I was going into the video, and all that's going to cause, man, is if the money's not circulating, that means people aren't buying. That means that's where they get the term stagflation from, is an economy becomes stagnant. If there's no growth, if there's no money circulating, the money's just kind of sitting around, because that's what people really are, just paying their bills. That's it. People aren't really saving. All right, savings are at an all-time low. All right, the currency value is increasing, so there's more money, there's more dollars out in the market, so to say, because of the dollars that are being pushed out there. People are, making money, but no one's actually holding any value, any assets. Okay, and what I was touching on in the video that I recorded, what this is allowing and what this is bringing about is it's what's known as the Fourth Industrial Revolution, which is a digital frontier. All right, a transfer of equity or assets over to a digital format. So that's what you see being caused out here on in the economy, not only globally, with what you look at other emerging economies of the world, China, Russia, India, all these nations that are switching over to digital currencies. All right, and America's economy is no different. It's just they currently still have the strongest currency in the world, so their hurry to switch over to a digital frontier is just now starting to pick up. All right, because as we see these things, and bear with me as I keep flipping back and forth on positions of camera here, but as we continue to progress, in time, Esau Edom here in America is actually moving quicker and quicker. Okay, and as I stated in the video I did, it's gonna seem this change from paperbacks, all right, this change from the system that you currently know as your financial system is gonna change to a sudden to those that haven't really been paying attention. Here it is, because everybody's been polluted by the idea that everything's good. All right, you got your President Joe Biden telling you that they're still the world economy, that they're the strongest it's ever been, which is a damn lie. Okay, now the American economy still is a top economy of the world, but it's losing its value. It's dwindling. All right, and soon what you people are getting ready to experience is a great collapse, because they're talking about these a stagflation economy is another term for it, is a recession inflation. Okay, which lead these recession inflation economies, or the stagflation, eventually leads to a recession. But this is going to be like a time like no other, man. There ain't no more, as the scriptures say, we would have healed Babylon, but she is no longer healed. There ain't going to be no work, nothing that's gonna work to heal this place, man. And as you see, America, your government, your leaders, they don't care about you American citizens, man. They'd rather have you homeless and to die than to help you out. They're sending billions all over the world, funding wars, giving these other nations money to continue their agenda out in the four corners of the earth. But here in America, your roads are falling, your bridges are collapsing, your internet's shutting down, your roads are shit, you can't afford your bills, your grocery bill is piling up. All right, everybody's starting to have to get credit cards just to get their groceries filled out. So I believe that's the brother Ash behind me. Yeah, that's the brother right there. But brother right over there. Say shalom. Yeah, going live right now. Shalom. Yeah, but hey, that's the spirit. But yeah, man, what's going to end up happening is when you read the book of Sirach, or not a Sirach, Ecclesiastes chapter 12, the keepers of the house are going to tremble. Okay, and the keepers of your houses are your financial leaders, these so-called experts that know what's taking place on the earth, man. All right, they're keeping an eye out on the financial markets. All right, they're keeping an eye out. Look at this clown. They're keeping an eye out on, on currencies, stocks, CEOs, and what they're doing. And something you clowns out here don't realize is that these financial leaders, or these financial heads that have been selling their stocks, they've been doing that for a reason. If you didn't know, okay, they've been selling off stocks because They know what's getting ready to come. There's a change that's coming, and with a change, as the scriptures say, man, the Most High put it down one, and he lifted up another. And Esau Edom, who setteth himself up as the Most High, man, for him to change over to a system that's going to be profitable unto him. All right, he has to do away with the old system, which isn't really prospering onto him, because right now, the way that the system is set up, there's different avenues. It allows for different avenues for transactions to take place, and for for people to come up without necessarily being a part of the system, so to say. For the most part, you have to be, you have to go through certain documentation, a certain setting up of accounts for you to be able to buy homes, and to buy land and property, which are the big major things that people don't understand is switching over. Look up the tokenization of assets, man. Because that's the biggest thing. When you're not going to be able to, when your home is switched over, your bank switches over that type of loan over to a tokenized asset loan, your ass is going to have to switch over as well, man. Your cash is not going to be good any longer. Your bank account is no longer going to be good. You're going to have to switch over to the new financial system, which is going to be this MOTB system, man. Again, this final frontier that Esau Edom is pushing towards is a digital frontier, man. And for you to be a part of this new system, you have to be plugged into the system as well, man. As I made mention of in my video that I did, of for you to use or surf the web on a device, right? You have to be connected to the internet. So how are you going to surf this new system? How are you going to be able to maneuver your way through society, because all society is going to be programmed over to this new financial system, as we see happening, man. Okay, we see this new system, being implemented in every aspect of life, whether it's banking, whether it's restaurants, whether it's you buying coffee, whether it's you buying property, man. Everything is being switched over to a new digital system, a new digital frontier. And for you to cross over into that, you have to merge yourself with this new system, man, which entails the MOTB, the charagma. All right? A thing inserted. And that thing inserted, guess what? Is going to have to be updated with information that's going to connect you to this system, man. It's going to have algorithms. It's going to be checked alive, which they already have that highway out, man. All right. They have the systems in place. It's going to take the switching over, that light switch, to be flicked on, and for most, it's going to seem out of nowhere this system's going to be set up, but it's not out of nowhere, man. The gradualism has been going on for years, man. The gradualism, the great setup that Esau Edom has been doing on the earth, man, he's been doing this gradually over the last decades, man. It's just you clowns haven't been paying attention. That's why it's going to appear to be in a sudden onto you. Okay? And that's why a lot of people are going to be hurt, man. People who've been watching, they've been setting themselves up, switching over to certain systems. Okay, especially your elites. They've been chipped up and ready to go for years, man. Some of your lower level elites, okay, they've been setting themselves up, man. All right, but you regular Joe Schmoes out here, man, they could give a damn, man. This is the part of that he causes all, man. The switching over from the system that's in place now to the new digital frontier, the new digital system that's getting ready to be set up. It's gonna be turned on, and you're not gonna have nothing. You're not gonna be able to do anything unless you switch over, man. The scriptures tell you, that causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark on their foreheads or in the right hand, and that he that hath not the mark, that hath not the mark, or he that that all that have the mark might buy or sell, lest he have the mark. Roughly paraphrasing, unless you have the mark, you ain't gonna be able to buy or sell, man. You're not gonna be able to be a part of the system. So this collapse that's being orchestrated right now, all right, the stagflation that they keep using this word a lot of, all right, soon is going to turn into a great collapse, man. It's no longer going to be stagnant. Okay, and guess what happens in stagnant waters? Death. Water dies, bacteria forms. Okay, New life cannot form in stagnant waters, man. So they have to switch over to a new system that's going to so-called bring forth life, but really is going to bring even more death. Okay, that's why whoever, as it says in Revelation 14 and 9 and 10, it says that you receive that mark and you worship the image of the beast, which is what this new image is going. What this new image entails is a digital image, man. This new system that's being pushed out into the world, this image is a digital one, a digital way of living, a digital life. This is what AI is about. This is why everyone's creating digital identifications, because it is a digital frontier that's coming, man. And for you to cross over into this new way of living, new way of life, you're going to have to become digital. You're going to have to digitize yourself, man, so to say. All right? But that's pretty much what the video I did was about 30 minutes long. And like I said, if I had to get a new phone, so that video somehow, some way, even though I backed the phone up prior to switching over to the new phone, the new device, it still didn't save. So Lord's will, if it does upload, I'll upload it. It was like 30 minutes that I did go into. I brought out precepts in there. I didn't bring out, I quoted some on here, but you know, as I was in transit, you know, and trying to hold the phone and driving at the same time, it's a little difficult to do, you know, to pull precepts out. But you know, Lord's will, this was edifying. You know, if I upload the video, I'll upload it. If it finally comes up on my phone. If not, you know, then hey, man, it still got out there, man. You know, the angels still got wind of it. So, you know, Lord's will, this was edifying. Until next time, I say shalom.